Okay. We're back, right? Another very exciting episode. Let's take a look. I have thought about it, and I have decided that this is just the absolute perfect tech for right now. Because it does this, it takes a hydrocyclone, scrubber, centrifugal pan, more pan, there's the glass works. So this does like 5 different things for me, doesn't it? Like one, it gets me more glass, and I need more glass, and that's good. Two, it removes a lot of um, glass works because this takes this produces so much, and so this will relieve um, molten power. We won't have so many problems with that. Like this will relieve pressure on gasoline, and that in turn will cascade into these hydrocarbons going into making steam, which will alleviate pressure on steam, which will allow the electric boilers to shut off, which will alleviate pressure on electricity. So all of that's a win. On top of that, it will make lots more glassware for me, which is important because I need to up PySci1 now, because I'm pretty sure that's the bottleneck. So this is just the magic tech, and exactly what I need to hit all of my problems. And the only issue is, if you noticed, PySci1 was stopped back there. I think 1 was going, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be no molten glass. No molten glass because no pure sand. Pure sand is free, but requires facilities I don't want to put up. So, and the next version of glass also uses less pure sand. It uses other ingredients, but I have those in abundance. So that is another reason why it is a good tech for right now. Also, it will make a lot more glass with the same band of quartz, and I am somewhat limited on that. Not entirely, just somewhat. So you see, these guys just aren't going. These guys are going. Huh. Alright. So I thought they would be stopped. But it looks like, yeah, another delivery of pure sand was made here. And so this is now just chugging along. This is a big consumer of stuff I don't got. Alright, so I can also increase the amount of molten glass. It's a decent amount of molten glass, but not enough. I want some glass works. This is going to be, oh, perfect. Absolutely filthy. So, once again, children, avert your eyes. Turn thy gaze from that which I must do. Do not let this make you think less of me, children. Instead, just know that terrible things happen to the best of people sometimes, and there is naught we can do but endure. And what I'm going to do is this. You will understand shortly. So, over here, hidden behind the medical area, we have a secret, right? The secret is that we have a covert, unauthorized mining situation right here. We're actually not mining enough because I want to start doing glass, just molten glass production right here, just right here. So crystal mine, we have a bunch of you. So back I go, I guess. I expected this to be completely backed up. Instead, it is not. So I will boost glass production this way, and once glass production is boosted again, I will expand the number of labs I have working on PySci1 from 4 to 8, and then we will be ready for that not to be the bottleneck again. Can we do more? Go get rock. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. Copper? I suppose that's going to be, yeah, that. air core inductors, which can be fetched from right here. Oh, we have 6 in our inventory? How do we get... Do we just have these already? Just laying around? I won't say I'm surprised, but I will say I am disappointed. So, this thing right here is just going to bloom, eh? We're gonna double this. So just gonna copy and paste you, right? What is this? What are these things? Get these things out of here. Artillery! Artillery! You're needed. I'm threatened by green leafy invaders. I need these things taken out immediately. I could really use next level miners, I think. Or quartz mines at least. These things are kind of slow. Dude, figure it out. You must be able to figure out these problems, sir. Very good. Go around. Alright, so this will double quartz ore production here. And this should double the amount of, what is it, just powdered quartz, right? And it's going to flow in ever so slowly. So now I'm going to put down those glassworks. Fortunately, it's going to be a long time before this actually kicks in, because I'm going to let the dinosaur fill up first. Are we eating this entire belt? It's just 4? Wow. Right, so right here, I want you to output priority to the left. So go take care of all this business with the dinosaur first. Yeah, you guys are just asking for it. You wait. I'm getting distracted right now, but I won't be distracted forever. And now it's time to say the most dangerous words in all of Factorio. This is temporary. I just want temporary increase in glass production until I get to the next level of glassery. And I want you to do this nice, simple molten glass recipe right here, right there. I want all of you to do this. Anyway, we need 2, right? And so now we have molten glass out. Disappointing. But nothing so disappointing that we cannot fix it. And then right there. We will hook that in through that area over there, which doubtless has molten glass on it. We will find some sort of power. Probably not hydrogen. Just saying. I think we have gasoline over here, right? That would be ideal. We have sulfuric. We have steam. We finally have steam pressure back up. Fish oil. Is that gonna work? No. Powered off benzene. Powered off cumene. We're very low on arthropod blood. That's worrisome. I need to go look at that, right? Glycerol. Yeah, powered off glycerol. It's not... It's viable. I really don't have any good power chemical around here that isn't hydrogen. And hydrogen doesn't really have the density for what I want. Can't burn muddy sludge here. Are you real? No. You're not real. Very sad. Over here is nothing. We're full up on artillery shells. Such a wonderful world. Science delivery is happening. I really have to drag gasoline over all the way from here, essentially. Yeah, that is the world we live in, huh? Alright. I accept the horrible reality that I inhabit. Oh, don't do that. Now I've lost the line. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. You just go all the way over here. Down we go. Well, how am I absolutely amazing at just finding the wrong place to put these things? Okay, right there, right there. I'll drag this all the way over. Again, this is a little bit of a problem because it is burning. Oh, and it's competing with steam here. Well, like I said, only temporary, right? Only temporary. So because it's only temporary, we can just do completely rough and terrible things like this, right? Okay. And so it's going to be a long time before this actually starts producing. So we'll have to walk away from here for now. But it's eating the entire belt of crystal ore, so there isn't a lot to complain about there. So glassware, glass line is probably just go north and then go the other way, right? The way which is west. Is there any actual way to do this? Did leave vias. So let's take advantage of them, right? One day I'll have an even greater reach, even better pipe. I left a via right there, but how do I take advantage of it? Because I don't know if I can reach there. Yeah. Oh, we'll have to hop the belt right here, which is fine. We can do this. Have to come right there. The via at the extent of its via-ness. So over here. We made it all the way through, and we have to be near molten glass, right? By the medical medical bus, and it uses molten glass right there. Okay. So just keep going, I guess. If anybody asks what this is for, just pretend you don't understand the question or you don't speak the language. Guaranteed to get you out of the problem. We are doing this because we did not leave vias here, which is very bad for us right now, but we are finally achieving our goal. Good. Good, 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 good. Bam. Alright, so now we have to talk about actual solutions to this problem, right? Let's go over here. Let's go take a look at the site of the issue right now. Try to figure it out how we are going to proceed. Over here is PySci1, which we installed. This is the reinstallation. The original PySci1 is gone, and you are not running whatsoever. That is terrible. You are not running because no glassware, and you are not running because no molten glass. Big sad. Big sad. So, we're going to try to figure this out, right? Up here. We're going to go take a look at what exactly is that dinosaur doing with the molten, the powdered quartz? Like, is that dinosaur just taking that molten powdered quartz up to the other area? And that area was bottlenecked on molten sand, or pure sand, right? So, that means it's probably not helpful up there, you know? So what we want is to reduce the dependency on pure sand up here. So right now, this is, yeah, these guys are here. This is powdered quartz, and the dinosaur's just dunking the... This is when we were afraid of running out of quartz. So, okay, we're doing something different, boys. There is a new game in town. How are we going to do this? We are going to get stuck on the pipes. You guys are barely moving. And the sand is not penetrating all the way down. We have to up molten glass production, and we have excess quartz. Therefore, we revert to a less efficient state, which processes more ore and produces more product, but does it, unfortunately, not in the most efficient way. So all of you got to be picked up now. So you might ask, wait a second, what are you going to do with these four, now that you have just taken away everything that they are using to produce material? I hate them so. Well, glad you asked, because there is a plan. You know, it very frequently appears that I do not have a plan, but in this case, there is one. We are gonna come right over here in another temporary thing, because I'm about to rebuild this entire area, right? And I get this next tech. But I have to get the glass to get the tech to rebuild the area with more glass. And so this kind of is an abomination right now, right? So let's just do that, right? If we want to use all of this, I want to see if this is enough. Anyway, we'll be back. Oh, you need to be assigned the other recipe. The level 2 recipe. Now, all these guys will be pumping molten glass. And that will give more pure sand to this band, so more of these will go. This will be a bigger liquid power draw because they're all going. The only thing that really matters is whether or not this keeps up. This kind of has to keep up. I mean, I suppose we can do something like this. And input priority from the right. Then do this. So it looks like we actually are not producing enough. So this will supplement like that. But it will require this production to come through first. So this should be a boost to molten glass production. Yeah, it doesn't have enough to keep up. It's being devoured entirely. So we kind of do need that, but I'm not sure if we need the entire dinosaur down here. So in the interest of making progress right now, I'm going to split the line down here entirely. Which will be what the dinosaur had before I doubled production. Just means that some of the molten glass maker right here will start going. So, there. No particular priority. You have a lot. You really do have a lot. It's going to take you a long time to unload all that. Alright, so here we have these two are online. This is making about 8 a second. So this is about 16 a second with a little more right over there. And then once this comes, these will all be going. So, alright. It's time to take a look at what we have done. Molten glass is good. So, highly cyclical product. We used to be at like 0.6, like 6.5K, and now we are riding high at like 9K. It's a lot more molten glass. Oh, these are all going sometimes. The dinosaur's off. This will fill up. Okay. Okay. I also had it wired wrong up there, so it didn't take from the local production first. It took from the remote production first. That was incorrect, I have to say. Alright, with the increasing amount of molten glass in the system, there's actual pressure right there now. We should be able to go down and see PySci1 being just made. I'm just assuming that's going to happen. Let's make 4 more research centers. Research. We want 1, a whole bunch of glass. Those pipes, we'll need them. Go get glass. Research. 1, 2, 3. And for that I need bricks. Oh, big unhappy right there. That's alright. Bricks aren't a bottleneck anymore. Research. Let's go right there. Alright. Don't we have a brick factory right over here now? Let's stick our heads in and see how it's doing. Because it really would be annoying if it would have just, stopped on us for any reason. Nope. We need more molten glass, more rich clay to make progress. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now that we have the buildings we need, and we have made changes to the world, which may change things for the better, perhaps, maybe, let's go see if PySci1 is flowing again. And then, after that is done, we will see if we can make it not just run, but make the assembly line sing. We have to have more, so much more. Oh, good. This is a good sign. Alright, they're all going now. This is because both of our glass makers are just pumping out, right? Yeah. You're having trouble venting. Wow. That is definitely not something that is tolerated. There you go. Absolutely not. No trouble venting. Probably gonna have trouble making rubber stoppers before anything else. So now we're out of glass? Molten glass. I wonder why we just experienced that dip. No, really, I have no idea why that happened. Alright, so I would love to put them right here, but we're at the end. I'd love to put them right here, but we have this caravanserai in the way. So we have to build below the caravanserai, which is kind of dangerous because I think I'm counting on this cliff for defense. Like, see how I've put the gun turrets here and here? If I remove this, it gives an avenue, doesn't it? It's okay. It's important to give them opportunities to win, question mark. That's what I'm gonna call it anyway. Give them hope here in their dying hours. Right there. We will be destroying these cliffs. Bam. Okay, this doesn't need to exist. Doesn't need to exist. We will need the underground belts, just not right there. That's what we need. Do the same over here. Get right up. And you need glassware and you need substrate, right? This stuff. The orange line. I didn't get the arms on top. How many arms do I use for this? Here, let's just... You don't have to guess, you know. There we go. Oh. Alright, do it like this. Well, apparently we have to guess, because the power poles are making this intolerable. Alright, fine. Okay, wire this up real fast. Okay, good. The research centers of higher tech. This is Mach 1. We're definitely like a Mach 2 if it just goes faster. Absolutely required, I think. Alright, so... right here, right there. Then ore. We're going to see if this causes a problem. That's science for you. Just go do it and see if something screams. Alright, so good. Here, who wants some substrate? Then glassware has to come down from right here. Okay, and right there. You come down. You just need to skip over this. If we ever have a problem here, we'll fix it. But for right now, there are no problems. There's only science. This is what the bugs hate most. If they could destroy this, they would. So I'm naturally building it exposed. If they could just find a way to get over here, they could achieve their victory. But they can't, because they're stupid cockroaches. Okay, so you're going... What are you missing now? You're missing substrate. It is probably not really surprising. We are low on substrate. Oh, we're low on incubated Petri dishes. That's probably a bigger issue, isn't it? But we can figure this out. How are we doing on molten glass? Do I have to go figure out what's wrong? Oh, we're out of stoppers. Stopper bound. Did not anticipate this. How is that even possible? These aren't even going. So... Oh, you need faster hands is what's going on here. There. Here, I help. I am help. You need even faster hands? Yeah, you do, don't you? But I don't have them on me. So... Oh, wait a second. If I just scrape some rubber, I can alleviate this problem. Yeah. And we'll fix this. We'll fix it good. And right there, and right there. And you should be going just all the time. And glassware is no longer our issue. Because torrent of glassware coming out. However, we do have an issue. It is called substrate. Substrate is a function of incubated petri dish. And incubated petri dishes are a problem at the moment. So let's see what we can do about this. What is the cause of our malfunction? It's like you are going 24/7. Oh, there's just a huge call for petri dishes in general. You guys aren't even going anywhere near to full strength. Yeah, this is our bottleneck right here. And it looks like the real problem is not enough petri dishes. Alright. So, question for you. You're not hooked up to anything at all. You used to vent, I think it was coke oven gas for when I was making graphite down here. I think that's what this was. This machine's duty was. That's just something I can fix now, right? This doesn't apply anymore. I mean, it can turn you into a normal system. Admittedly, you are burning syngas, which I'm not sure I'm entirely comfortable with. But I can put in another one, I suppose. These will be burning 100 syngas a second. Again, not entirely comfortable. Now, and this I suppose leads to another problem in that agar will now be the issue. Let's just watch. Just look. What we'd like more than anything else is for this line to back up. Where are you guys going? Oh, you will back up very soon. Like you were Zogna or something? Yeah, Zogna. I really wish I had a better way of making that, but it is not so. So, yeah. Need more agar, unfortunately. Or a better way to make it. Agar, do we have a better recipe at all? No. There is but one way to make this, and it is made just like so. Well, yeah, so the balance is tipped here, you see. It's like, it appears to be backing up, but if it's doing it, it's so very slow. So, this machine really and truly has reached the limit of its capacity. So we have to borrow capacity from other areas. Like, for instance, the medical stack over here. I believe. Oh, didn't I see that we were running low on arthropod blood? Kinda are. But we're also processing, a batch of Zilipho. It will run low soon. That might be an issue. Alright. Are we... We should not be putting... We do have one of these. Right, so... We'll have a dinosaur get not a lot of those, just some of those. Like 500. And then we'll come all the way over here and we'll dump them in to a caravan. Yeah, I should go get more dinosaurs while I'm thinking about this. And this will supplement the incubated petri dish line down there. That's a fine idea. And that will alleviate the bottleneck on substrate, hopefully. And after that, I should be able to get all 8 PySci1 labs up and going, which hopefully will return the bottleneck to automation science. And then I can boost that again. And I'll spend the rest of the episode doing that, and then hopefully quartz processing will be finished before it's all done. It's actually going quite slower than I would like. See, I don't understand. Well, I guess we had a backup of incubated petri dishes. Now that we don't have that, we have a problem. Alright. That makes a certain amount of sense. So, what we do is this, right here. And we solve the problems. The dinosaur. You, sir, go over there, store food. And you come up to here, and I want you to get until caravan has incubated petri dish in quantity 500. I want you to add destination here, and I want you to empty your cargo. Do this, my very good friend. We're going to limit that. We're going to do this. Why is titanium line half empty? I mean, I would say something stupid like, is titanium really that precious? Because I know it is. But wouldn't have expected there to be such a demand over here, you know? Input priority right. There we go. That is set up. Now, we come over here. We dunk these in. Oh, we have pure sand in our inventory. It's not what we want at all. So does this also come with Petri dish recipes? Unfortunately, no. That is bad. Okay, so you, impossible to vent. Alright, we are completely bottlenecked on substrate, and substrate is bottlenecked on Petri dishes. So, if we just hang on, wait for Mr. Dinosaur to jog back, we'll light all of these up, and hopefully that means we will have a... There's no need for this. Because we have a inherent balancer right here. It is inherently balanced. Any of you need wood? Here, take this wood. Take this wood, rub it. Okay. That's good? Question mark? Let's pop up and look at science while we'll wait for that dinosaur to come back. So, yeah, chemical science, not a problem. Automation science, backing up. What more can you ask for? We don't have PyScience. Now we have 4 going, 6 are going at once. What more can you ask for? And the next frontier is 100% going to be the alien flora. I am unsure how I'm going to tackle that problem. Let's go see. Mr. Dinosaur has returned to us. Oh, it's our belt of live mice. The belt of live mice. The belt of live mice. I don't see him. It's such a long walk, I suppose. Is that you? Is that you? Kinda. Is that you? Yeah, it is our friend. Alright. We will watch this. Okay. This delivery will have to be done cyclically. Maybe I should have him dump all 500 in. This is a bit of a walk. Alright. Sold. All 500 get dumped in. And then they will go like this. We will follow the surge. And he's already going to refill, so that's important. And we will have a solid line of incubated Petri dish right here, ready to be absorbed into substrate. And if necessary, I am standing by to improve the quality of our hands. We can put better better assemblers as well. All this can be improved. It's also going to eat a lot of moss. I wonder if this is going to eat an absolutely tragic amount of moss, and this is going to be our new bottleneck. I can believe that. Alright, you are not fast enough for my liking. You know, I should be making it go faster and not making it stop completely, but I'll get to it, don't worry. Alright, so now you guys are going. What is our malfunction at the moment? Moth again. Dang, he says. Dang. So moss is now not a problem. What is the next problem, he asks. Venting. Okay. You may vent faster, my son. There. Should be a full belt, right? 6 inserters does a full belt. If they can keep up, which they cannot. Now you guys need faster, which I don't think we have proper hands for. Well, okay, do it like this. Here, be rich. Okay, we good? Bam. And the next problem will definitely be moss. But for right now, it looks like we have a mostly full belt going. I could add assembler Mach 2s to make it go faster. We'll see what the effect is down here. So, are we filling up? Are we backing up? We are definitely all going, not quite all going. But we'll see if we can, this is enough to satisfy 8. Well, let's take a look. You need 18 per 15 seconds. We're going to call that 1 a second. And times 8, so we need 8 a second. So let's go do some simple math. 8 a second. Here we're making, oh my god, 3 a second, 6, 9, 12. So yes, it should be enough. It should be more than enough, honestly. But, yeah, it's backing up right there. It's backing up right there. So yes, we have accomplished our goal in this regard. Yeah, glassware is also keeping up. So PySci1 should be at a all-time high right now. And I can run up and see this reach the labs, and that should be just all labs go. All labs go. Should be kind of glorious. Good, everyone's good. Is everything okay here? Seems like it's just barely keeping up. Well, it is backing up a bit. Okay, take a look. Is moss having problems? Petri dishes are out. That's fine. The other dinosaur should be back soon, right? And we are using both sides appropriately, so that's good. Moss is what I'm worried about. Yeah, it's draining out right here. We actually have moss problems. So if it's draining out right there, it'll eventually reach the substrate. And that's going to be an issue. We have to install more moss generators. That is weird. That is very weird. Alright, anyway, let's go take a look at science. Hopefully we'll see all labs running, which is something we haven't seen in a very long time. It'll be a special site. So no, we are not seeing that. We are still seeing the back 5 go. So is this the beginning? Are we just reaching here? Let's take a look at the graphs. PySci1, how are we doing? So our peak used to be about 50, and now our peak is double that, which makes sense because we doubled that. So hopefully this should, well, we'll see. We'll see where the bottleneck is right now. But as of the moment, do you need to be faster? Do you need to be faster? Looks like either the wave of science isn't quite here yet, or something's going on I don't quite understand. But science is going, I suppose. It's hard to be mad about that. It takes 6 science per. So each one of these eats... I'm not doing the math on that. Each one of those eats 1 every 20 seconds. You know, yeah. Yeah, 1 every 20 seconds. We're producing a lot more than that. I mean, a lot more than that. Yeah, so you're up to 7 now. Fortunately, we're halfway through this episode, and we're only 25% way through the skill. It's a short one, too. I'd hoped to be all the way through this. 8 going now. Maybe we should make ourselves feel better by putting some artillery up, harassing the wildlife. That always makes me feel better. 9 going now. I'm gonna run out of moss soon. I should probably just go address that, right? Just go finish building out the wall, down here. I did halvesies, now do it wholesies the whole way, you know? Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that was 11. 11's flickering on. So, good. Okay, we gotta stop looking at this, right? This is probably draining out. Right? With all these labs going, it's assuredly draining out. Just fluttering on the edge, it looks like. Slowly draining out. If we get any more labs going, it will just stop. 12 going right now. This is beautiful. It really is. 13 turned on. Are we going to see all of them going? I'm going to stick around until we see if all of them turn on. Trying to get 14 online. Trying very hard. Might not have enough. This is flickering just at the same level. No, now it's going down. Just 14's on. Yeah, we're going to be automation science bound before the end here. That's fine. Are we actually going to get 15 going? It's like it wants to. Yeah, there's 15. There's the whole thing going. Alright, that feels good. Now let's go see the end of this, because moss is going to be out when I run down here, eh? I betcha, I betcha. Yep. Yep. So, there's nothing for it but increase raw moss production. And the good news is, I have built moss makers long ago. For different purposes than the one that brings us here today, but purposes which still apply. So, I'm gonna go try to fix this. That's just, we're gonna add a ton more moss production. Probably should have picked up a full 50, right? Why play around on this? Yeah. It's just diluted, diluted, diluted. Not like you've got bad ideas in your head, just as in trying to cleanse liquid. We need more pipes, right? Oh, we need a lot more pipes. Again, dang. I am on the wrong side of the factory for that. Oh, it's fully draining out. That's nice. There's probably details to that I'm not really paying attention to. Arthropod blood is much lower than it used to be. It means it's getting processed at least. Ooh. What I want is to go get more pipe, then run to the complete opposite side of the base, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna do. How is molten glass doing? That's just being eaten. Where is molten glass? Sorry, getting distracted. Molten glass is halfway full. It is absolutely not a problem. And gasoline is holding up just fine. Yeah, this tech. The Jesus tech right here that will solve all of my problems. The factory shall be born anew. Not quite yet. We have to deal with our moss problem. We're lunging ahead on tech right now, but it is an illusion. It will not last. It is sad, but we will somehow find a way to make it through. I should probably be getting more inserters too. Well, I'm going back down that way, so full loop, I guess. Just running around. After this, we have to. Oh, I know what I want to do. I had to look something up. Megadar. This takes 1.2 megawatts. That's good. And I'm going to have to make a system that will make the wind turbines that will anchor the embassies. I have to start making pieces of embassy. That sounds mysterious and weird to you. Oh, it will be made clear. It will be made clear to everyone. Take all this. Take a bunch of this. And since I mentioned it, I'm even going to get more moss farms. And then... now we're ready, I guess. Now we're ready, maybe. Now we're ready, perhaps. And we're still full on going. The lack of moss has yet to hit. It looks like we're going to be in the middle of next episode when this hits. That's a disappointing tech rate. I have to really increase tech production across the board. I know it runs the risk of running out of things to research or tech running ahead of factory production time, but I don't think that's going to be such a big deal. So now our problem is when we built the Great Green Wall, we did it with crappy pipes, because that's what we had. Oh, pipes are all the infrastructure's here. Wow. Not sure if I should say that was a good thing of me, or that was just laziness. Alright guys, you're up. Make more moss. Look at that mess. Bang. Your job is simply to deploy these factories. You do not need to deploy the moss. I'm not sure at all this is actually going to do what I want, you know? Because at this point, the amount of moss I'm making overall is just enormous. Oh, I'm gonna need still more. It's very difficult to add to it, especially since the higher level recipes are closed to me, because they are relying on stone, and stone is not something I really have. So it just has to be the ultimate CO2 and muddy sludge consumer. Again, these are things that I struggle with making nowadays. So I think maybe there's problems with this that'll have to be addressed. You don't have to make artificial stone just to make moss out of it, you know, very targeted. It's a lot of moss generators. Okay, right here. Bam, bam. Okay, good. Get in my pockets. We'll fix the rest of this. No, not like that though. Okay. No. Highly unfortunate. Good. We hit the corner. Now we have to turn it. Yeah, this is just adding CO2 consumption, and that's been a problem for me overall. So I may come to regret this. Yeah. And these guys, you don't have a handout. How many are like that? Alright. Quick fixer-upper. Do we have any artillery here? No, we should go put up more artillery just for funsies. You know? So, grab all of these, drag it in here, delete all the power poles, save blueprint. Now we move. Okay. Do this. How can the small electric pole be in the way? I do not understand. Oh, and here we are. This might be the end of it. So I've added 30, exactly 30 more moss generators. What do we have why are we flashing? What do we need? Oh, for some reason you're ghosting sucky power poles. No, I say. Alright, good enough. It's fine. Alright. Gasoline holding up. All these guys are going. Repair the wall. Everybody in my inventory. Let's see. What did we do? This is 0.08 moss second. So we have added 30. So this is well, it's 0.8 and then times 3, 2.5 essentially. 2.5 more moss a second. That's uninspiring to say the least, right? I'm not sure this is going to help really, but we'll take a look. There are people having trouble venting. Probably not overall, you know, because it takes so long, and even if some of these are in sync. Well, it is going to make a longer and longer, look at this thing, belts, Factorio is great. And that's just balancing it equally. And I'm not sure balancing it equally is what we really want. We just want to put it on the other side of the belt, right? It's like, then we balance it equally again. Yeah, that's having trouble venting. So we don't want this. What is happening here is dramatic overthinking. No friend. No friend. Just don't. Have you considered just maybe not? Like, just don't do that. That thing that you're doing. Don't do it. Just try to imagine anything else but what you're doing, and then do that instead. This has voids, right? So it will all vent. Yeah. And it goes on the other side. I should be able to calculate exactly how many hands are required to make it fully saturate one side of the belt. But I'm not going to do that. Nope. So this is, I don't think this needs a balancer either over here. So let's just not. All this gets picked up. And the bad thing is, to increase moss further from here will require a lot of land. Just a lot. Let's take a look. Moss. I suppose I can research better moss, right? And that would just straight double everything. So moss production has been about 1.5, 1.7, and now we're just a little more. Yeah, we're like at like 1.9k. So we haven't changed the world or anything. How are we doing on CO2 and muddy sludge? Kinda losing it when it comes to muddy sludge, right? So I'll have to check on this. You can all, like that. You're still traveling here. The first part, the leading edge of this wave is still traveling forward. It'll take like 20 minutes to reach over to the place where it's needed. So that is a really good question. Moss, stage 2. We can research it soon after organ printing. And it just takes everything we have. And it'll, occasionally make a moss V2. It's just super easy, right? And then to propagate it though is cDNA. Wow. And xenogenic cells? Really? That's expensive. But, oh wait a second, I didn't look. Moss. Moss V2. And that's speed plus 100. So it will double all of this. So I guess worth, and you need a ton to put in here, 15 each. It's so much. It's going to be a lot of stress on the medical wing. But I think we're probably fine, right? I'm not... Yeah, the muck moves are still being processed. I don't like how... I should probably check in and see how this is doing. The muck move processing will come to an end. Oh, I don't really like how this is split in half. I'd really prefer it all went to one unified purpose. Oh, it's backing up though. Oh, it goes to cocoons. Okay. Just huge amounts of meat going by. I really like all the biological resources. Oh, definitely we need more og food, so it's hard to cry about this. But do need this to reach over here. And we add more moss on the line. Comes over. Oh, it used to be more. Here, we'll fix this. There you go. Just like that. Moss. Then more moss. A balancer here for some reason that's just wrecking things. It's not a balancer, it's an unbalancer, which is... Honestly, I'm surprised that doesn't exist. The unbalancer item. So this is a much denser belt than it is up in here. And it comes here, and this goes to... No, it splits off. It goes up here. It overflows into making seedlings, it looked like. Yeah, and this is a problem because it goes into all gland. Okay, so this is what we want. I don't think this does anything right. This used to be a part of tree sample for when I was making better trees long time ago. This is really kind of a chill episode, isn't it? Just looking at Factory, trying to make things right. But it does look like it's much thicker than it used to be. Moss. Where are we at? Hovering around 2K, something like that. How is Muddy Sludge doing? It's fine here. Shouldn't you be making Muddy Sludge right now? Why aren't you making the sludge? Oh, you're making sand. Never mind. You're on a different sort of mission. Yeah, Muddy Sludge is doing okay, says the pipes. This is still going at full blast, limited by Seaweed now. Ooh. That's something to investigate. Seaweed line. Why are you possibly not working out? Byakuas, you have infinite seaweed from the seaweed maker now. Okay, infinite is a strong word. We have abundant seaweed, that's what I should probably be saying. So I guess this means that the tail end of the seaweed line ends up over here. Because I think over in the Nexlet patch, which is right up here. Oh ho! We have no seaweed in the seaweed. So this looks like real and true shortage. Do I solve this with a dinosaur? I mean, that would be traditional, right? Alright, let's go take a look at PySci1. See if the problems are persisting. We have all the incubated Petri dishes we could ever want. We are completely moss limited. And as a consequence, we are running just a few of these. Less than half what we could. How much moss do you consume? You use like 1.5 a second. So 1.5 times 4, 6. And this eats 6 moss a second. That is less than we just brought online. Hey, isn't that great? So the only hope here is that by adjusting this like we did, and adding a little more production in line, is we have tipped the balance across the entire factory. That's going to require a very long time to show. So, not sure that is something we can count on. Right here, we're doing it. Yeah, like that. then we will do like this. Now, like this. I need longer belts. Alright, dinosaur, on the field. Have your orders, sir. Your orders are as follows. First, go get food. Feed yourself. Maintain your own existence. Then I want you to go to the seaweed pile. Oh, there's a line. Ooh. That's interesting. Empty cargo. Go visit Seaweed Land after this. Let's see if there's something up there that needs attending to. Right, there's Seaweed Line. I really don't want nickel in my inventory. This we can take care of. Right there. Right there. And then like right here. Man, I don't want nickel in my inventory. I guess I gotta. Alright, I suppose. Right there. Oops. I just ruined everything. And input priority from the right. Good. There. That will regenerate seaweed over here. Hopefully we'll get more of that seaweed production used. But it looks like that seaweed production is all the way used right now, so we'll have to go take a look at that, eh? Alright, so more moss is making it in. We can tell because more of those are going. And we can tell again because we're at 5 going now. That's an improvement, right? 5. We'll come back and look at this from time to time. Right now it's not critical. Oh, Logi Science is next. We're eating Logi Science more faster than we're making it. And this is a problem because it requires Sarcoris. And Sarcoris is the thing we don't have in excess. We'll have to make another cotton gut farm. So we'll have to copy paste this somewhere, I think. And it stinks. So like up here maybe? I don't know. Anywhere I can cite it. I'm surprised this one isn't going. Ah, it is. So here we have 6 PySci's going. And we are slowly losing Logi Science. How fast are these being made? These are being made 12 every 90 seconds. What a really inconsiderate ratio right there. So what's that? 1 every 7 seconds or so? Times 2. So it's like 1 every 4 seconds or so. We'll just call it that. And this is eating it at 3 each. That's unfortunate. We're at 70%. And then we can probably stop high pressuring it. Oh, we're going to get to this by the end of the episode, right? Because we're high pressuring it. That seems like it would be a good place to stop. Oh, we're keeping pace here. That's dramatically better than I thought it would be. So, good. We are actually beyond the point of automation science being the bottleneck. About to be Logi Science. So I guess we get ahead of that, I suppose. There's the end of the line for Logi Science. Right here. So it's going to take a very long time for it to back up. Yeah, cotton guts are the problem. Because we're at the edge of cotton. Well, look at this. They're completely backed up. No, they're not. Yeah, because all backup gets dumped into this for PySci2. So, we do need another cotton gut farm. Alright, let's go take care of that question mark. Only 3 going. Ugh. I am a bit torn on what to do right now. Basic substrate. There's only one way to do this. We are moss limited. And moss. Right here. I can do this, or I can do this. And like, absolutely not. That's, no. I need better moss. So, there is nothing to be done there. So I guess. Go look at muddy sludge, and then I just build more moss farms. Just huge swaths of moss farms. Keeping up. I mean, it doesn't use much. It uses 1 a second for both. And that's a lot for a liquid right there. Highly questionable circumstance, isn't it? I guess I just build moss farms, like right here. How's the pollution cloud? Yeah, just right there, and it'll stop harassing the enemies too. So they'll get a kick out of that. Well, we'll reap a bonus from that, rather. And then I will try to plug that moss directly into the substrate, I guess. Is that a proper thing to do? And then save Logi Science for another day, because that's going to be a problem soon. Oh, there's a bunch of, like I got Sponge level 2 I can get, and Zillifo level 2. All of that is viable. And do we have Cotton Gut level 2? No. We can research it, though, soon. Oh, more plant friends. What do Bodos do? Need spores, and stuff I've got. And what's your point? I need a breeder reactor. Oh, each one's a breeder reactor? Wow. Wow. But then what's the point? Why do I do this? What do I do with Bodos? Why choose Bodos? Okay, I can put them into polyketide synthase enzymes. The zymogens, Fagnot food, Fagnots, Corlex, advanced Corlexes require them. Nothing. I can do nothing except biomass them. Huh. So there's no point to them right now. Alright, good to know. So carbon dioxide, muddy sludge, that all supports expansion right here. Ow. I hit myself with a grenade. It's not as bad as you'd think. Is this really just an entryway into my base right here? I should perhaps be concerned about this. Perhaps. Alright, we're just gonna make rows of here. None of these need to exist, right? Because this line connects. Like here, I say. So all of these can just go away, right? Right? And then no one's crying about that, right? Everyone's still cool. You're all still cool. And who's gonna complain about a moss farm coming in next door, right? Look. Womp, womp, womp. I gotta go check on that area. Alright, so what we need is just something like this, right? Leave a little space, not a whole lot. Doing basic moss. Bup, bup, bup. Bup, 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 bup. You only need one hand. Then copy. Bup, bup. We have a unit. There, right? Just stretch it a little more. And then it's all just a bunch of copy paste. And then go get a hell of a lot of moss. We probably want to do another row of these below it. Just fine. I shouldn't be outrunning the bots like this. They're just gonna get pissy. Alright, I'll stand still. You got it. I'll let you handle everything. And then we're gonna have to go get more. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm gonna put down 21 more. Oh, gotta get rid of this. Probably get rid of this too. Probably in the way. You can see how much I'm concerned about security at this point. An attack might almost be exciting. So we gotta do this. Alright. We will sacrifice security for production. This has never once gone wrong in the entire history of mankind. That's right, I think. Yeah, that works. Except we now do it like this. Yeah, like this. Monkey does the belt. He just runs ahead and does the belt. Can't stop the monkey. We are in range of horrible, horrible creatures. But hopefully it won't matter, because these are pollution-eating structures. Hopefully it'll even soften the mistake of putting the cotton gut farm right here, you know? The Grodd are doing their best, but there's not enough demand there. Alright, come on, friend. Are we all hooked up? How are we doing on gasoline? About halfway through, more than halfway through. Almost there on quartz production. And that'll probably be where we call it for this episode. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bots off. Bots off. So it looks like this is a bridge too far. It's okay. I respect that. Bots off. We will not place that last unit, even though this is clearly our territory by right. It has always been the homeland of our people. There is no other group has any claim to this territory. And like, fight me if you don't believe it. So over here, probably be really terrible if they try to expand into this, but also kind of funny at the same time, so I'm not going to get that mad. And like this and this. Oh, I didn't put in power. That was very sloppy of me. We'll figure it out. That'll be fine. Alright. Now we have to find the Moss Inn. Isn't terribly difficult, for it is not subtle. Moss Inn is right there, so we kind of want to hit this. So we'll come down right here. Right here. Okay. There. And we'll have input priority be from the other side, right? Because this is all dedicated substrate moss. Alright, so let's go get more moss farms. Let's go get it's just moss farms and then moss, right? Oh, and then hook everything up, of course. 1, 2, 3. And go get moss from our box of moss, which we'll probably just have to go to boss of moss, comma, the, in order to go pick up. So I had a box of moss around here, like right here. This is like from forever ago. This is probably, by taking that, I'm probably, oh, look at this, there's that. We're gonna have to deal with that soon. I do want to keep this pace of teching. So we need 2 more Logi Sciences. That's where we're at. I will happily fix that. And we won't be able to do this. I guess what we really want is this, huh? This is what we're looking for. Comes down. This. Alright. Good-ish. Good question mark. Yeah, fine. Okay. Alright, so we're getting there, yeah? Now I run along as the magic moss fairy. And then we're going to hook up carbon dioxide and muddy sludge. And what is this? This is like 40-ish? 40-ish? Yeah. So that's going to be 40 CO2 a second, 40 muddy sludge a second. Which, honestly, isn't that much. Should be completely achievable, right? I really expected to need more, but I had the exact amount I needed, right? Okay, so we will plug you. No, we're going to plug you in last. I want to plug you in all at once. So right there, goes right there. And how nice that I have exactly what I need right here. Now I plug you in all at once. Bam. Everyone starts going. Everyone in sync. This is probably a long-term issue because you're all going to be unloading at the same time, and there's going to be just, well, it's going to be interesting to see. Oh wait, we didn't hook it up on the side, so no, they will not be all going at once. Just the top half. Ah, the shame. We'll do this like so. This is muddy sludge, like so. Muddy sludge. We do this, which is CO2. Queue up right there. And then, did I miss these? I did. Shame increases. Let's just do like this. There, so we added what, 70 more moss farms today? Seems like a number that's not real. But we did do that. We did do that thing. Alright, we're going to have to take a break from this area. I'm going to wander up to Mushroom Land while I'm here. Oh, and I need to go take a look at Muck Moose. And see if there's any hope that we'll be able to return to large-scale slaughter of them. We'll see. Here, yeah, this is Muckmoo Land. Oh, so the answer is probably, certainly no. We've eaten our way through our backlog. Here, just go. Live the life now. We are not producing enough. We are not overflowing, and the problem is only going to get worse. I definitely need to double the amount of mushrooms I have over here. All of this is terribly distracting, because I should be focused on the factory that is yet to come. Here I am mired in the factory that is. It's a metaphor or something if I've ever heard one. So yes, need to double mushroom production. Just copy, paste. Not going to be hard, right? But quartz processing is probably going slower or lack of like just the science packs, you know. Oh, do you guys not have this entire? Oh no, I did it again. You see this, right? Man. Okay, this is shameful. Observe the shame. Shame is happening. Okay, we're just not going to talk about this from any point forward. This was always my plan. It was supposed to be like this. Just of course it would. Why would I do something like this if I didn't mean it? Just what a ridiculous idea. Like, no one would do something like this on accident. Or, you know, through rank incompetence. This is definitely part of a greater plan. Don't you see why this is necessary? I mean, don't you see the magic of only using 1/2 of 2 belts? That's galaxy brained right there. Not many people could understand that at all. I mean, if you get it, like, you know, you totally know. Kind of worried about this getting low as well. So everything here is just hinging on moss. It's amazing how much of the factory hinges on moss. How are we doing down here? Oh, we're all going. Doesn't look like it's permanent sort of thing, but I mean, I'm not going to be pissed about it. Alright, take a look at Logi Science. It's coming to here. Alright, it's on a timer. Let's go build the materials we need to throw down another cotton gut warren. We're going to go need to get more belts. We're going to need probably more power poles. We'll stop in and get that. We will make, oh, excuse me. We will make more cotton guts. We still need to make more cocoons. That's... I would have thought it would have been full up because all of the Vrox had been turned into honey. You know, it seems cruel, but it is nature's way. Here, take this. Here, take this. And what we need right now is... cotton gut is 1 reproductive center, a few dinosaurs, and 3 Pran labs, right? Pran labs, iron plate, and more Prandium lab, more circuits. Okay, and just right click that, right? Prandium lab. Go get more aluminum, it says. Why do I have crushed quartz on me? That is surely some sort of mistake and or joke. Oh, here we go. Pilfer. Prandium lab times 1 times 2 glass. Glass is of course right here. Times 2 times 3, 4, 5, and 6. Reproductive center. Go get steel. No problem. Right there. And a reproductive center. And that should be everything, right? Alright, let's go get little bits. Do we have dinosaurs? I got dinosaurs. Go get more carpools. Go get more caravanseries. You. Now I can go put these moss farms back. Should look into, definitely get more pipes. 100% needed. Almost there. Quartz processing. That'll give me what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably will deal with the Logi Science situation first, because I'm enjoying this higher rate of science production, and it's only going to get much worse. So it's better off addressed now. And then we will rework quartz production. And that will solve many of our problems. What it offers sits at an intersection of many, many, many problems. Here, have some wall. I need belt, an underground belt. And underground belt accessories. Probably enough, right? Okay, ready to rock. How we doing here? We are hecking real hard. We're on the edge of quartz processing. Good. Oh, and I can reverse this, it looks like. Buy myself a little more time. Excellent, right? So what I'm doing now is first I'm going to take a look at this. Moss is flooding in. Glorious. We have solved the problem. PySci1, nice. PySci1, no longer the bottleneck. New bottleneck. Logi Science. Alright, I can handle that. So this is what we're doing tomorrow. Completely rebuilding the quartz area. The heck is that? Dilmos. So we're back to a life of art, right? This is range 1, this is range 2. Okay. So I think what I'll do is set up cotton gut over here. Just bam. Just no pollution passes this brick. These will do what? Negative 500 pollution. And I threw down a whole bunch of them. Oh, it's like I need 4 barreling factories. Surely not what I wanted out of life. Boxes. That is another barreling facility. Yeah, none of this is really what I want, right? We will take all of this. We have a triple feeding it. Okay, well, take a look. That looks important. This may or may not be important. That doesn't look important. This is water, though. Maybe I'll replace it, maybe I won't. Yeah, let's do this. And find a place to slap it down. I'd love to belt cotton guts over. I don't want to caravan them. I'm not sure at all I have space here. Mostly because the reproductive center is very much itself, you know. Now I could do this. But like this is probably best. And then the inputs down the bottom. No. Yeah, I want to say this is a winner right here. I mean, kind of a winner. You shouldn't want to... This is the belt out, right? Belt of live mice. And then it'll come over and... It'll come over onto this belt of live mice, probably over right here, and then it'll curl around to also feed this. And then everything will be okay. And PySci1 will get the overflow. PySci2 will get the overflow from both. And that's a good thing. So, good. Like, setting this up right now is very ambitious. Given that we're at the end of the episode, we've met our goals. Should be wrapping up, right? But we're not. I really wish I could copy and paste the dinosaur as well. But I am going to go and copy and paste. Oh, do I have enough cotton gut studs? Ooh. That is a real open question right there. Because I don't think I have the infrastructure to breed them right now. Like, to breed them, you need starch. I haven't done that in a long time. Because I couldn't vent it. It's waste materials, because it was before the oil boiler. So, I'm gonna go see if I can staff this facility at all. And if I can't, then it might provoke a plan B. Today has been very productive so far. Like, it feels good to have the tech going so fast. Oh, I guess I ruin everything here. Monkey not looking at the plans. Monkey just doing monkey things. Alright. Everyone back in my pants. Let's go scrape up as many cotton gut studs as we can. Yeah, we're missing a couple basic inserters. Alright. We'll fix that. Moss. Very important. Alright, so I have a box here with studs, right? Right here. And that's not enough, friends. Not enough. Alright, so we are going to have to figure out a way to get more cotton gut studs. And this is going to be grabbing you, I think. Cotton gut stud. We have a bunch of stud pups, though, right? Let's go take a look at what we have in that box. Do we just have to raise them? Is that going to take more starch? I could always divert more cotton guts into... Yeah, I'm going to divert more cotton guts into Logi Science. And then run down PySci1 as a consequence. But I'm completely full up on it right now, so it's not going to be a huge problem for a while. So what I'll do is right here, and I want you to output priority to the right, and then you're just going to go straight into here. And so those will go into Logi Science Sarcoruses. Actually, that's a real good fix for just right now. Alright, so go get 2 more research centers, I think. Because all those cotton guts just go into Perogen and also Sarcoris. And go into PySci1, but PySci1 is hard backed up. Like, it's got a full caravan of PySci1 that can't deliver anymore. So what we got? We've got probably enough stud pups. But how do I raise you? Stud pup. I turn you into a stud with basic food, which is really unfortunate. Alright, I don't think I ever took that machine down. Right there. Let's go take a look at it. And I think it even needed direct periodic intervention, you know? Yeah, it needed Relesia seeds to put in. Alright, so it makes black liquor and tall liquor, and it needs treated wood. Okay, we got fiberboard now. We can bring in fiberboard, and I guess, and also Relesia seeds. It just eats Relesia seeds. So it's not even that bad. So this is unnecessary now. That makes starch, and we have even more stuff brought in by hand. Do I care? I don't think I care. Actually, if I don't care, if I really and truly do not care, let's live that life. Let's live that no caring life. Then give me a deposit. So just go get fiberboard. Yeah. Go get fiberboard. Go get religious seeds. Do it. No problem. And just carry it over. I really should be making a proper starch maker, but I I don't I have a mental block when it comes to this. So I'm solving things fast instead of solving things well right now. Forgive me. Because I don't want to focus on this just yet. I want to, like, every unit of this factory I build out that isn't, ugh, where is that? Right there. Every unit of this factory that I build out is just wasted time because I'm going to rebuild it in a bit here. Fireboard, right? Bam. Then Religia seeds, right? Blood. So this is my assorted cope, I suppose. Does it come in down here? Yeah. Not that many. A full, okay, more than a full. I have trouble venting all this, right? Then we're also going to need other material to make the actual food, and that's fine. I'll huck that in as well. This will make enough units to train up the cotton guts I have, and that'll get this new area online. I hope I have enough stud pups. I'm lost. Where did I put... Okay, I found this area. This is not what I want. Take the seaweed. Here, take this all. It's finally time to pick this up. You're going home, friends. You're going home. Alright, so what we have here is all my fireboard, all my religious seeds. You need seaweed in large amounts, and you need all my stuff back. And you are like that. You need probably even a fast inserter, because I didn't put this in the right spot. The wages of sin are embarrassment. Oh, you can't. That was the out. You need seaweed. So that goes here. You need this, and that goes there. Okay. The wages of sin are embarrassment. You go right there. So, crush, crush, crush. Still not enough to go 24/7, but in like an episode or two, this will be alright. Crush, 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 crush. Alright, so we're making cotton gut basic food. Where's that lab? There's space. I want this to be happening. Like, this doesn't need to exist at all. It has no purpose. Ooh. That's a map. We just have our box of wood, which we do not comment on. All of this is completely a mess. This hydroxide will be there until the end of time. Where is my prandium lab? Right there. Your job is to raise cotton gut studs. Oh, and we need wood for this. How very fortunate. You get... No, those are the pups. Do I not have any studs themselves? Do I have to strip out studs from... I could have sworn I had, like... Yeah, right here. There you go. You're not running full power yet, but I'll be back. Just do this. Like this. Completely embarrassing. Okay. And did someone say a box of wood? A box entirely of wood? No way. Would that be here for a reason? Okay, power. You ready to go? Okay, you are going. And this is going to take an entire episode to go and do, right? There's the rest of them. And this is going to be, we have 126. And they take 20 each. Yeah, so this is just enough to fill out the next block if we let it go. Why are you stopped? Tin plate. This is starting to irritate me. So go get seaweed, go get tin, right? And just pretend this never happened. I have no idea about any of this. Go get... How much seaweed do you need? Quite a lot of seaweed, unfortunately. Seaweed is best gotten over at the next lit, right? Because in theory we had a drop off there. I'm not stealing any of that seaweed. We want to steal from the line. Right over here, yeah. Only there's nothing here to steal. Fabulous. Alright, so we have to go up to the primary generator. And then nick it from there. And we should probably make 2 more science centers to make Logi Science and start that going. Then that's gonna be it, right? So we got like 20 more minutes of stuff going on. I should have kept enough materials on me to make the science centers right now while I passed by the resource node. That's comfy. But I didn't think to do that, so... Boo. Oh wait, I can get rid of pure sand right here. But I don't have it on me because of reasons. Alright, so we have so much seaweed. We have an amazing amount of seaweed. We have too much on us right now. So go get tin now. And there should be a tin box over here, right? Right here. We are properly in line for tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Alright, that's what we wanted. Now, we run this back just to make cotton gut food. Hopefully in enough quantity to get us through this exact problem we're in right now. Check back on this next episode. And again, very soon, we will never speak of this again. This deeply embarrassing episode in our lives. Right here. So, here is your seaweed. Here is your tin. Now you are ready, right? This makes 4 food per. That is good. Pick this up. And now. Go faster. Just a little faster. We will return later. Alright, so. Oh, look at this. Look at this, my friends. We have to do something, right? We were going to make research centers. 2 more research centers. in order to make Logi Science, and to keep up so that Logi Science is not the bottleneck. That should probably only need one, honestly, but 2 is a happier number. This is, speaking of happy, there is the opposite of happy. What is this? We're gonna have to deal with that soon. Anyway, research center. We're gonna need more glass. More glass, more iron. Is there anything I care about? No. So, we'll get the appropriate glass. And this should be the last thing we're doing this episode. Research. 1 and 2. Oh, we're out of small parts. I think I shall not allow that. Research. Okay. And then maybe put in an artillery piece. Maybe not. So what did we do today? It was mainly just science, right? This is just terrifying. This is going to cause so many problems. Alright, so let's install the last... No, not the last. The next 2 Logi Science centers. Then I'm probably going to wrap. This feels like a good place to stop. I'm going to put out another artillery placement today. There's no need. And this should be very straightforward, right? It's just going to be literally a copy and a paste. I think we have all the ingredients in abundance, right? Spot on. Like good science. The poor sample might be the bottleneck, right? Let's do this. Prepare for victory. No power. How weird. Okay, there we go. So, Logi Science doubled, right? Yeah. Okay, so this might be the bottleneck here. Not sure. I think, oh, because it needs native flora. So yeah, yes, maybe. Well, only 3 per. No, 15 per. That'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Okay, you're just going full out. You're going full out now, and that'll start backing up because there's no way it's... We are eating them faster. But we have... Oh, look at this. Just in time, right? Where'd it go? Right here. There's the leading edge. This was going to run out probably next episode if I had not gotten this under control. Look at this. Oh, it's all going maximum scientific. I wonder what's running out first. Well, at this rate, next episode I'll definitely get this next tech. And then start doing more emplacements. Oh, and I have to do, take advantage of the quartz recipe. Alright, so everything's good, right? Okay, time to do our wrap-up. So, let's frame our factory. So what we did today... Alright, this is pretty good. Yeah, I like this. So what we did today, we built a shameful molten glass factory. We shifted molten glass over from advanced recipes to simple recipes just to have them doing something to get out from under the molten glass bottleneck that we were on, which has been completely resolved. These 2 glassware makers now supply all of these PySci1 abilities. We doubled PySci1, we doubled Logi Science. We laid in the start of a new cotton gut installation, but we got stymied by the fact we don't have enough studs. Instead of doing things properly and making a cotton gut stud factory complete with cotton gut food and starch and all that, we just completely just piece built. I used the sloppy, horrible setup we had before and just hauled stuff over by hand, and we're pretending it's okay. That's all. All we need to do is to train up 120, 125 cotton gut stud, and then we are done with it. We'll have 1, 2, 3 cotton gut installations, and that's all we need. Also, we ran into a moss bottleneck, so we completed the green wall down here. Not that they appreciate it. And we also added in a huge moss emplacement right there. So it really was quite a productive day total. And we are, of course, researching with full science now. Next episode, completely rework the glass making chain. Now that we have the new tech, the new glass making tech will allow us to save on liquid fuel, will increase the amount of molten glass we're making, and will generally solve, I think, the major pain points that the factory is facing right now. So highly enthusiastic about that. And from here on out, we're just ramming down artillery range as far as we can. It's going to take many episodes to get through this. Like, this is going to be next episode for sure. And then halfway, maybe even all of this, honestly, if the tech rate keeps up. So we're like 4, 5 episodes away from having this. And by the time we get there, hopefully I'll have the abilities, I'll have everything in place to do proper embassies, which will be very fun. Then we can start taking space, clearing the way for the factory yet to come. I'm not sure what I'm going to research next. Like, what should I do? Like, snagging this early is obviously a really good idea. Just for quality of life. Oh, there's inventory stuff, there's new armor. Gotta get this at some point. Gotta get this at some point. Like, yeah, gotta get this at some point. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's plenty to research. Anyway, it's been a pretty good game today, and I'm just going to call it right here, in front of our beautiful bank of labs. So, that's all for today, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.